Hi guys, welcome to a reading vlog. It is Cosy reading weekend this weekend, so I thought I would vlog, seeing as I haven't vlogged in a while. The last vlog I did was the silent vlog I did, and then the actual last talky vlog I did I think was 2 months ago. So yeah, I think it's definitely time for another vlog on my channel. And this is a long weekend, so we have a bank holiday on Monday, so I am going to have 3 solid days of reading. And this evening, today is Friday, I'm just walking up to the shop just to get some bread and milk for tomorrow morning. So we have some bread and milk for breakfast, and I just kind of like to use the excuse to actually do a nice walk up to the village. It is a lovely walk. As you can see, I am at the beach. You can just walk along the beach up to the village, or you can take the road, but I like to do the beach as much as I can because it is just so lovely. So I'm currently listening to Girl, Woman, Other on my walk. That is my current audiobook, and I'm really enjoying it. It is really good an audiobook. I really love this kind of snippets of life as well. It's just really good, and I'm really enjoying it. So I don't think I'll get much finished of that this weekend, unless it depends on how much walking I do. I'm not really sure, but at the moment, so far so good with that, and I'll let you know kind of what I'm reading later on when I actually pick that book up. So I don't have any concrete plans. I think it's just going to get really cozy, eat some really nice food. I don't know about this weekend because we are currently on level 5 lockdown again in Ireland. We have the really strict restrictions back in, can only exercise 5 kilometers from our home, can't visit other homes. I probably won't be able to see my mum and dad or my dogs for 6 weeks, which is really upsetting for me because my dogs are my life. So I've never been away from them for so long, so that's going to be really weird. There was someone walking up towards me there, so I stopped filming for a minute. But yes, as I was saying, we are back in level 5 lockdown, which is not fun. So I'm going to have to try and figure out what I'm going to do for the next few weeks other than work. I do have colouring and jigsaws and everything there, so that should be okay, but it's going to be really hard not being around my family for that long, because obviously the last lockdown that we were in, I hadn't moved in with my boyfriend yet, so I spent all of that time with them, and I'm really close to my family, so it's going to be really weird not seeing them every week, because I always go home at the weekend to see the dogs and bring them for a walk and stuff. So yeah, I've never spent so long away from the dogs, so that's going to be really weird, and I actually can feel myself getting emotional talking about it. But yeah, probably the first time ever I think that I'm not going to be have my birthday with my family or anything, not see them. So yeah, it's going to be really strange. So the next few weeks I think are going to be tough, especially as it gets darker and winter and stuff, and there's so many other people in Ireland, in other countries, that are in the same situation, so I hope everyone is doing okay. It is definitely such a hard time mentally. I feel I'm fine one minute, and the next I'm all over the place. So yeah, it's just something to get used to. But I'm really lucky. I have this beach right next to me that I can exercise in. I'm healthy, my family are healthy, thank God. Yeah, so I just have to count my blessings as they come. Things should sort itself out, and hopefully if people behave this time and don't act stupidly, this will be over before we know it, and we can get back to normal life. So yeah, so I'm going to get on my walk now, get to the supermarket before it gets dark, because it's starting to get a little bit dark, sunset is coming, and I'll talk to you guys later. It is just 7 o'clock now, and I am just back from my walk to the shops, and I picked up a couple of things. I got some the bread and milk that I needed, and then I also picked up some Halloween cupcakes, which are super cute, and also some of the Pukka nighttime tea, which I might try tonight. So if that sounds lovely and cozy, I've just found that I'm just not sleeping well lately, or I'm finding it very hard to get to sleep, so I'm thinking to try these to see if they work. So I wanted to show you my main TBR for this weekend and what I'm planning to read. So I'm almost halfway through at the moment Love Bites by Herman. This is a book that was sent to me unsolicited by Joe Fletcher Books, which I think are the imprint of Quirkus Books. And this is actually really fun. This is a love story, an urban fantasy set in the 90s, and it is a vampire love story, but it is also between 2 women. It's really fun. It's playing on a lot of the old vampire tropes, the way vampires don't have reflections and they don't show up in pictures, they can't go out during the the daytime, so things like that. And it's just quite fun. And there's also a character who appears to be a witch and who's possibly immortal or just like really, really old. And I also think there might be a character who is some kind of angel. So it's really fun, and just like seeing the play on like just different kind of supernatural creatures in this are really fun. So I'm quite enjoying this. I'm reading more of this tonight. I've been hoping that I'd finish this for today, but I haven't quite yet. I didn't read as much yesterday as I wanted to, so I'm going to try and read a chunk of that this evening. And then I also want to try and get to A Ghost in the Throat by Doireann Ghríofa, and this is a kind of part memoir, part essay novel story about two writers centuries apart who somehow come together. Just really intrigued by this book. I feel like this isn't either a book I will love it, I will not understand it, or I will not understand a thing about it and I'll hate it. So I'm kind of intrigued to see what I think about it, but I think this cover is just like the perfect like autumnal cover. It is just like such lovely autumnal colours, the reds, the oranges, the deep greens, so I thought that would be a suitable book for this cozy reading night and for the time of year and things. So those are the book plans for this weekend. As I said, I will try and read some of Love Bites today. I think the cozy reading night is taking place right now between 7 and 10. I don't know how much of that I'm actually going to be able to get involved with, but as I said, I'm doing the whole weekend plus Monday because it's bank holiday, so I've loads of time for cozy reading moments myself. I need to figure out what I want for dinner tonight. Don't really have any. Well, I do. I have shepherd's pie from last night, but I don't think I want to eat that, or shepherdless pie because it's vegetarian. I don't think I want to eat that tonight. I think I might make pasta or burger or something. I don't know. I'll figure out what I want. But I'm gonna have a shower and get into my jammies and get cozy. Was just talking to myself and realized that the camera wasn't on, so that's great for me. So it is, as I was saying before I realized the camera wasn't on, it is 12 o'clock now. I am in bed, as you can see, just settling down, drinking my cup of tea in my You're My Person mug, which my best friend got me last year for Christmas because she is the Christina to my Meredith, and Grey's Anatomy's fans will know what I mean. Actually a little bit like chamomile tea, to be honest, but it is very nice. So I am just sipping on this, hoping it will make me nice and sleepy, and I'm going to read for another little bit. So as I was saying earlier, I'm halfway through Love Bites, so I'm hoping to get another chunk of this read before I go to sleep now. I'll probably read for another half an hour to an hour, it kind of depends on if I start snoozing off, to be honest. Himself is downstairs, so I don't know what time he'll come up at. So I got a little bit read earlier, but then we ended up watching a couple of movies. We watched The Perks of Being a Wallflower, which was my choice, and Lost in Translation, which was Keen's choice. And both of them were really nice, kind of gentle movies. So really nice for like a cozy night as well, so I enjoyed that. So yeah, this is the plan for now. So I'll probably update you guys in the morning, whatever time I get up. But yeah, this is the plan for now. It is just 10 o'clock now, so I've just come down to make a cup of tea before I go back upstairs to read. You can probably hear the dishwasher on behind me, so apologies, but I just wanted to do a quick check-in this morning before I continue my cozy reading day. Got 257 pages into Love Bites last night, and that is about chapter 39, so I'm going to just continue on with this and see how far I get in the next hour or so. I am really enjoying it. It is just a little bit of fun, some romance, and it also, the two characters in it, they've both kind of come from like toxic relationships where they've both experienced physical and emotional abuse, and they're kind of trying to get over that and deal with issues that has given them. So it's kind of interesting to see them both deal with that in their own way. Also, one of the characters is suffering from quite severe depression, so she takes antidepressants and is kind of trying to open up about that as well. So both things are kind of interesting, more serious things in alongside all the lighthearted stuff, but I am really enjoying it. I say this will probably be a 4-star read because it is just a little bit of fun, and I definitely recommend it for people. Hi guys, so it is just the afternoon now. I think it's just about half four, and I've just come back from the shops and I've put all the shopping away. There is a house alarm or a car alarm going off somewhere outside, so I apologise if you can hear that. It is incredibly annoying, but I just wanted to check in because I finished Love Bites earlier before I went out shopping, and as predicted, this will probably be a 4-star. It was really nice, it was fluffy, it wasn't too serious. But in terms of like a vampire, cute urban fantasy vampire novel that also includes kind of like mentions of werewolves and witches and angels and things like that, it was really fun. And I'd actually love to see more of what Herman has written, and if he'll write any more kind of stories like in this kind of world with this type of urban fantasy, because I really enjoyed it. So I'm going on now and I'm going to read A Ghost in the Throat. I have my cupcakes and my tea ready. I have an autumn cozy video on, as you can see there, so I'm going to quickly put the washing out, or we'll put the washing up on the clothes horse, so I have a couple of things done today at least, and then I'm going to settle down and just start reading this to see if I like it. So I've just spent the last while reading A Ghost in the Throat by Doireann Ghríofa, and I'm really enjoying this. I'm only about 30 pages in, but already there's been so many like passages and sentences and things that are just so striking, and the way Doireann describes things, how she portrays her feelings and this deep connection she has to this really old poem and this legendary figure who's apparently one of the at last like noble Irish women, and this poem that she's written, and a poem that is about her. And Doireann has this like real connection to this poem, and how she describes that connection to that text is just so lovely. And then her connection to her own body, the connection to herself, her identity as a mother, so far it's just been really amazing. And yeah, I'm really enjoying this. So I think I've been telling myself I want to have a bath this weekend, so I think I might do that. I normally actually read a magazine in the bath rather than a book, I think because I'm afraid of like dropping the book into the bath, and I find the magazine is a little bit easier sometimes to read in the bath. So I might do that now before we settle down then for dinner, and probably whatever we watch tonight on television. So I think that is what I'll do. Happy Sunday. So it is just Sunday early afternoon now, and I am just having some tea and toast. I got this whiskey and clove marmalade yesterday in Lidl, and I really wanted to try that out, so I'm having some marmalade on toast, which I love. It's such a treat. Reminds me of Paddington Bear, who I love. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just catching up on some YouTube videos, because I feel like I constantly have like 200 videos to watch, because I want to try and watch everyone's videos, and there's just too much content and not enough time for me at the moment. I'm permanently like a week behind on my watch list. So that is what I'm going to be doing for the next half an hour, 40 minutes, and then I think it's actually quite nice out. It's a little bit windy, but it's like blue skies and sunny, so I think I'm going to go out and try and go for a nice lovely walk, and I'll try and take you guys along with me, and I will be listening to my audiobook while I do that, which will be Girl, Woman, Other by Bernadine Evarista. I said the other day, and I'm really enjoying that, so I'm looking forward to going out and reading that for a while. I will definitely have a solid kind of couple of hours of reading then A Ghost in the Throat, which I started yesterday and which I'm really enjoying. I didn't get any further into it after my reading session yesterday, because I was reading my magazine in the bath. Then we watched a movie. We watched First Man, which was quite good, and it just makes me want to watch The Astronaut's Wives Club again. I don't know if anyone ever watched that show, The Astronaut Wives Club. It was only on for one season about 5 years ago, I think like in 2015, but I really loved it, so I'm going to try and see if we're able to get that somewhere and watch that. So that is the story for now. I just wanted to check in and let you guys know what I was up to. shock turn of events. I haven't read since the last time I checked in with you. I did go for my walk and I did listen to my audiobook, but then when I came home I had a little bit of lunch and I started to watch Gilmore Girls, and then I decided I got into the mood to do one of my paint by numbers. So I have this paint by numbers, which was one that I just ordered off Amazon, so I decided to give it a go. So for the last like 2 hours or so, that is what I've been doing. I've been stuck on this paint by numbers and it is quite slow going, but I am enjoying it. My hand is sore now though from holding the paintbrush, but that is what I've been doing. This is what I have done so far, and this is what it will eventually look like. So should hopefully turn out nice. Hey guys, it is Monday now and we are about to go for a nice walk, and I thought I would bring you along with us. We actually haven't been to this place, Malahide Castle. We haven't visited yet, even though we've been here for a few months. So we decided, seeing it's bank holiday today and we have the time, we might as well go and give it a visit and see if it's as nice as everyone says it is. About time I carved my pumpkin, so that is what I'm going to do now. Hopefully it'll go okay. It's been a really long time since I actually did this, so doesn't look too bad. Yeah, so we will put a candle in him and we will light him up later, and then I am also going to try and figure out what I can do with all of this leftover pumpkin, because I don't want to just throw it away. So I think there's a way I can use what I have there and make some kind of like pumpkin puree or something, so then maybe next week or later on in the week I'll freeze it for now, and then I can make maybe like a pumpkin pie or something, or a pumpkin soup or something like that. So yeah, that's what I'm going to try and do, because I don't want to waste it. So yeah, but pretty successful. He looks super cute. So I think I will end the vlog here. As you can see, the pumpkin turned out pretty well. I'm pretty impressed with myself. I have the pumpkin, the leftover pumpkin and the seeds roasting in the oven at the moment, and I'm going to try and make some sort of pumpkin puree. And yeah, so I didn't get as like much reading done as I probably wanted to this weekend, but I definitely did loads of other kind of cozy activities, and it was just a really nice long weekend in all. So yeah, so just to recap, I read Love Bites by Herman and I gave that 4 out of 5 stars. Really enjoyed that. Just a simple cute urban fantasy about vampires. And then I also got almost halfway through A Ghost in the Throat. I think I only have maybe two or three chapters left of this, so I'll probably be finishing that tonight. So you can look out for my October wrap up part 2, where I'll be talking / gushing about this book because I absolutely love it. Thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. I hope you had a good time watching it. Leave any comments or anything down below. I would love to chat, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye.